The Danu is said in every Passover, and it's remembering what God has done. And the phrase is, and it can be sung or said, is that would have been enough. And the issue here is, how much does God have to do to us or do for us? And when do we start responding to all of God's gifts in terms of gratitude? So because of the reading from Exodus, our affirmation of faith comes from our Jewish brothers and sisters. If God had brought us out of Egypt, it would have been enough. If God had executed justice upon the Egyptians, it would have been enough. If God had executed justice upon the gods, it would have been enough. If God had slain the firstborn, it would have been enough. If God had given to us the health and wealth, given to us their health and wealth, it would have been enough. If God had split the sea for us, it would have been enough. If God had led us through on dry land, it would have been enough. If God had drowned our oppressors, it would have been enough. If God had provided for our needs in the wilderness for 40 years, it would have been enough. If God had fed us with manna, it would have been enough. If God had given us Sabbath, which means rest, it would have been enough. If God had led us to Mount Sinai, it would have been enough. If God had given us the Torah, it would have been enough. If God had brought us into the land of Israel, it would have been enough. If God built a temple for us, it would have been enough.